West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And the commanding Johnny Young. Only walk the right acronym. Look, Christianity, the hope for white supremacy, the real Jews, yeah. Jesus Christ was a nigga, we scholars in the scriptures. Fuck your false doctrine. I'm a gangster, I can't go to church, hate false prophets. I face the east and pray towards the sun. Love your peace and I don't need your love. I'm gonna have slaves when the kingdom comes. I see my adversaries teaming up, but they ain't ready for war. And if they is, we gon' bring it to them. Bring up to them pages, read Obadiah. White man the devil, he was so a liar. Can't trust the snake, Jesus called him vipers. Why you love everybody, but we don't want us dying. I'm bloodthirsty, pray my enemies drop dead. Don't do nothing God say, but want to get it for they sins. Niggas hypocrites, I just want slaughter and revenge. A sword and a crown to give my kids. I'm home for the truth. You ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child. Home for the truth. You ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child. And I can never be a Muslim because they worship rocks. If you don't serve the Most High, then you curse my God. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Rakatah. Farm Yashala, shield the king, I would die. I got wisdoms from the prophets, I ain't without. I'm in the belly of the beast trying to make it out. I know the truth, so I can't transgress the law. For a long time, was a rebel without a cause. I was called by the Lord. I feel like the poor man when a dog licked his swords. They ain't from my neighborhood, but I own all the scores. The church on every corner and my niggas still destroyed. We living in a time where y'all really get reward. Men of the Lord still prisoners of war. I got a Glock, but brothers is the real weapon. You practice killing in my yacht, but it's still begging. Home of the truth, you ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child. Home of the truth, you ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk like they like to claim this shit, they like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be a boss, but they really ain't have authority. They don't really need that authority, they don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? Go ahead, boy, your ass need to stop the ass here. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. Nigga, gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that mic on. Boy, your ass need to stop the ass here. Practice, body get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, what the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. Oh yeah, and catch you down with your blood. Traded you in and bought a new bitch. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dream. I say your walls will tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed and y'all on parole because of the coke, but it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is golden together. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the scope never settle. Yeah, need props. Sometimes these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop the ass here, props. Like we all come together. You know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world. Boy, your ass need to stop the ass here. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, yeah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop the ass here. Boy, I'm gonna step on the side of the show. The fake niggas say silent like I let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talk, but we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just carry your own. Been low to the right off. Yeah, tell them we can't get it safe. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby, mama on high on high. Baby, pass through the fire. That shit props. That be so can arrest your family. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years. But that's the church is still alive. That's why they teach to lie. Boy, ass need to stop the ass shit. Give a damn what you talking about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. Nigga, I stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. I stand up, serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Clap it up. First praise. Present the register.
Awulam Gabar, Banya Howda, Banya Shala.
Awulam Gabar, Banya Howda, Banya Shala.
Yabashim Yashar Bragatham.
Yahweh Hashem Yashar Barakatah.
La Yashala.
Maja, Mrs. Stan, hold out the dumb, you turn to face the east. You're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kwadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakmaka. Taba'ah. Ratazai. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kuwa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Dullinau. Come. Cow. You want. What's the luck now? Come away now. Kasalak now. Come away now. Wala Tabaye now. Bonasai one. Above. Come shine now. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Look up. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Patapara. The Awalumia. Aman.
In English. Our Father.
Who
art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Cock the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashah. Dullinau. Hakat. Le'apa'ah. Call Makala. Wakal Marawa. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakat. Lahaki. Hamati. Hakat. Al-Kawa. Hatama'ala. The God's son. Ba'ashem Yahweh. What Aman.
In English. Yahweh.
In
the name Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name Yahweh. Thank you, so be it.
Tell the best Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Barakla now. Wayashala. Wahabaya. Sapari. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. What Aman.
In English. Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shai. Bless us. And the school. And Israel. In the name Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahari. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah,
Isaiah,
Ma'ai, Yahweh, Isupk, Shamayam, Ba'aratazah, Ayathan, number what? Regalka, Al Yanawan, Shamarka, Kanala Yanawan, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazal, Al Yamyaka, Yamamam, Hashamas, La'a, Yakaika, Wayaruk, Palayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Call Rod, Yashamar, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'ak, Baba Wa'ak, Kaita, Wa'ai, Awalam.
In English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence comes my help? My help coming from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. Even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam, Al-Damayam, Lekah, All Takarat, all Tashakwat, all Kayahana, Wabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Amika, Ya'arayamu, Sawada, Wayata, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al-Tazapawaya, Amaru, Lakawa, Murakaki Adam, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawai Tazawa, Laba, Yakar, Ayak, Boria, Yakaratu, Ahoya, Adawan, Wayashmai, Alayam, Nawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palasha, Am Yashabi, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Nabanya, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadi, Kasaya, Sarah, Kayabi, Banakal, Koyashawan, Nashamadu, Bayan, Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayatamu, Ladab, Ya'mua, Kaira, Wakazabak, Zalmanai, Call Nasir Kumbu, Ashar, Amaru, Nair Rashad, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahayam, Shayatamu, Kagagala, Kakwash, Napanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Daba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Khan, Dewadatma, Basa Iraka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwanawan, Wayat, Bukwashma, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabashma, Wayat, Behold, Adiyai, Wayat, Kapar, Wayat, Abad, Wayat, Da'ira, Kaya, Adab, Shimka, Yahweh, Nabadka, Ayawan, Al, Cal, Ha'aratazah.
In English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumble. And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off. Being a nation. That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered. But they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. The Hagarenes. Gabal. Ammon. Amalek. Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assure is also joined with them. They hope in the children of Lot. So love. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sarah. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Made their numbers like Orel. And like Zeir. Yea. All their princes of Zabah. And as Zamona. Who said, let's say to ourselves. The house of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stumble before the wind. As a fire burning for wood. As a flame sets the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. Make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
We all here. The songs be turned. Sabbath. See.
Six, 7, 8. Sure. We passed up. We in 7. Yeah. 7, 8. Hey, my God. I get that color right there. Man, the hand. Hey, you made it back. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Judge 7 and 8 in the Hebrew.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 7, verse 8. Waya Pakawa. Tazada. Ha'ain. Waya Dum. Wa'af. Shawa Para Ka Slay. Shawa Para the Hum. Wa'af, call, Ayash, Yasha'ala, Shalak, Ayash, Hala Yawa, Waba Shalash, Waba Shalash, Wath, Ayash, yeah. Haka Yak. It's like yak. Wama Kana Mada Wan. That's it. Yeah. It's like Mada Yan. Hayaha. Lawa, Matha Katha, Ba'ai Mak. Verse 9, Waya Haya, Bala Yala, Hawa'a, Waya Amar, Allah Yawa, Yahweh, Kwa Wam, Rada, Bama Ka Na, Kaya, Natha, the Yawa, Baya, but Baya Dak, verse 10, Wa'an, Yara'a, Atha, Lara Dath, Rada, Atha, it's like Wapa Ra, Na'ai Rock, Allah, Hama Kana, verse 11, Washa Ma'aith, Maha, Yada Yada Barwa, Wa Kaf, Cock, Car, Wa Car, the Ka, Zakwa Na, Yada Rock, Waya Radath, Bama Kana, Waya Rad, it's like Waya Rod, Waya Rod, Hawa'a, Wa, I be getting the quad mixed up. Wapara, Na'ai Rawa, Allah, Quataza Ha, Haka Mashayam, Ashar, Bama Kana, verse 12, Wama Dayan, Wa'ai Mala Kwa, Wakal, Banaya, Kudam, Nakwa Layam, Napa Layam, Ba'ai,
That's two together.
Ba'ai Mak, Ka Rabba, La Rabba, Wala Gama La Yaham, Ayan, Masapar, Ka Wala Wall, Ka Wall, Sha'al, Shapath, Hayam, La Rab, verse 13, Waya Ba'a, Gada'ai Wan, Waha Naha, Ayash, Masapar, Lara I Haya, Kala Wam, Waya Amar, Hanaha, Kala Wam, Kala Mafia, Wahana, Tazala Wall, Tazawa Yalal, Lakam, Shai Rayam, but the Hakwar, Pars, like, but the
It's like it's cut. It's like
Pak, Mother Hapak, Bama Kanaha, Mother Yan, Waya Ba'a, I, Hall, Waya Kahawa, Waya Qual, Waya Hapak, Waya Hapaka Hawa, Lamai La, Wana Paul, Hala, verse 14. Waya Ain, Ra'ai Haya, Waya Amar, Ayan, Za'ath, Bala Thaya, Ain, Karab, Gada I Wan, Ban, Yawa Ash, Ayasha, Yasha'ala, Nathan, Ha'ala Hayam, Baya, Dewan, Af, Madayan, Wa'af, Call, Hama Kanan.
You started at 8, right? Yeah, that's right.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 7 and verse 8. O Lord, what shall I say when it 7, 8, right? Oh, I'm in that.
That ain't crazy.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 8 and chapter 7, verse 8. So the people took victuals in their hand and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men. And the host of Midian was beneath him in the valley.
So to pick up where it is, you got Israel. They set a trap for the Midianites. You know, they made it seem like, you know, they had Joshua. He divided up the 300,000 men, and he had half of them stay behind and you know lay beneath, and then he had another part, you know, go out as if though they was trying to fight the Midianites, so the Midianites can, you know, try to, you know, come out against them, and then they come up from behind, as they, you know, as other Israelites, you know, as you know, the tribe of Manasseh and the tribe of like Reuben, they draw them out. So once they did that, and it seemed like they was retreating, our other brothers, they came up from behind to set a trap for them. So this is what we at. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And it came to pass the same night that the Lord said unto him, Arise, get thee down unto the host, for I have delivered it into thine hand. Verse 10. But if thou fear to go down, go thou with Parah, thy servant, down to the host. Verse 11. And thou shalt hear what they say, and afterward shall thy hands be strengthened to go down unto the host. Then went he down with Parah, his servant, unto the outside of the armed men that were in the host, and the Midianites, and the Amalekites, and all the children of the east lay along in the valley like grasshoppers, for multitude, and their camels were without number as the sand by the sea side for multitude. Verse 13. And when Gideon was come, behold, there was a man that told a dream unto his fellow, and said, Behold, I dreamed a dream, and lo, a cake of barley bread tumbled into the host of Midian, and came unto a tent, and smote it, that I fell, and it overturned it, that the tent lay along. Verse 14. And his fellow answered and said, This is nothing else save the sword of Gideon, the son of Joash, a man of Israel. For into his hand hath God delivered Midian and all the hosts.
Elijah, stand, thus, ex-priest, get that registry.
Mayad, Bon Yahawada, Bon Yasharala.
Mayad, Bon Yahawada, Bon Yashala.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Barakatham.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Barakatham.
It's the book of Judges, chapter 7, and verse 15 in the Hebrew. Well, Yahaya, Kashamai, Gadawan, Masapar, Hakalawam, Wa'ath, Shabarwa, Wulashatkawa, Wayashab, Al, Makana, Yasharala, Wayamar, Kawamawa, Kaya, Gathan, Yahweh. But you Salaki. But Yadkum. But Yadikam. Makana. Madayan. Verse 16. Salaki. Wayaktazar. Shalash. Mawat. Hayash. Shalashah.
Somebody help him get that, put that on right.
Rashawan. Shalaki. Wa'ashayam. Wayathan. Shapamuwath. Bayad. Kalam. Yakadium. Wakayam. Walapadium. But the yak. Slakia. But the wak. Hakarium. Verse 17. Well, Yamar. Al-Yaham. Mamanya. The Awa. Salakia. The Raya. The Ra-Awa. Wakan. The Aishawa. Wahanaha. Anakaya. Ba'a. But
Quatazaha. Hamakana. Yahweh. Slakia. Wahaya. Kashar. Aishaha. Kai. Daishawan. Verse 18. Wataka I wakat wa kwaithaya. Bashawapar. Anakia. Wakal. Ashar. Athia. Watakai. Watakwa. Watak. Itham. Bashawapar. Bashawapar wa. Gam. Atham. Sabayawath. Call. Hamakana. Warmatham. La Yahweh. Walagar. Walaga. Wala Gadawan. Verse 19. Wayabah. Gadawan. Wama'ah. Ayash. Ashar. Athwa. Bakwatazah. Hamakana. Ra'ash. Salaki. Hashamarath. Hatta Yakana. Ak. Hakwam. Hakayamwa. Ak. Hashamarwan. Hashamariam. We at the Waya the Kaiwa. Bashawak Riyat Ra Wath. Wanapo Wataza. Hakariam. Ashar. Bayadam. We're at when the book of Judges, chapter 7, verse 20 now.
In the future, just wait till the next verse, and then you'll call it out.
Wayat Kwaiwa. Shalashah. Hara'ash Yam. Bashar Waparyat Wath. Walashabarwa. Hakariam. Salakia. Hakadium. Wayakaza Yakawa. Bayad. Shemawalam. Balapadium. Wabayad. Yamayana. Salaki. Yamayanmu. Yamayam Yannamu. Nam. The hard one right there. Hashaparwath. Let the Kawai. Where your Kawak, where your Karawa, Karab, La Yahweh, will the God, will Lad the Awan, verse 21. Will Ya Madua, will Ya Madua, Ayash, the Kathua, Mabayab, Slakia, Sabayab, Lamakana, will Yaratazar, call, Hamakana, will Ya'ain, Slakia, Ya'aiwa, will Nadiyash, will Yan Yesaiwa, will Yan Wesaiwa. In the English, the book of Judges, chapter 15, chapter 17 and verse 15. And it was so, when Gideon heard the telling of the dream and the interpretation thereof, that he worshiped and returned into the host of Israel, and said, Arise, for the Lord hath delivered into your hand the host of Midian. Verse.
So you got Gideon, he waking up, now he filled with the Spirit of the Lord. Now he's ready to go and get the children of Israel together to go into this battle. Because he had this dream, so having that dream, they just gave him the spirit to go and do what the Lord calls him to do, and the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 16. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies, and he put a trumpet in every man's hand, with empty pitchers and lamps within the pitchers. Verse 17. And he said unto them, Look on me, and do likewise. And behold, when I come to the outside of the camp, it shall be that as I do, so shall ye do. Verse 18. When I blow with a trumpet, and I and all that are with me, then blow ye the trumpets also on every side of all the camp, and say, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. Verse 19. So Gideon and the 100 men that were with him came onto the outside of the camp to the beginning of the middle watch, and they had but newly set the watch, and they blew the trumpets and brake the pitchers that were in their hands. Verse 20. And the 3 companies blew the trumpets and brake the pitchers, and held the lamps in their hands, and the trumpets in their right hands to blow withal. And they cried, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. Verse 21. And they stood every man in his place round about the camp, and all the host ran and cried and fled.
Next question.
Just us. Next priest.
Aram, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashirawa.
Aram, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashral.
Okay. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Bashim Yashal Barakatah.
Yeah, 22, 7 and 22. On this side. So on this side.
Wayata Kwa. Taza.
Get the quote. The eye, the short stem one is an eye. The good stem one down is the
Iowa.
I say it all together for the camera.
Wayata Kwa. Aya. Get that shut.
You gotta speak up for the camera. Camera got it.
Shella.
So it's pronounced Shalash.
Shalash. Wa. Wata.
So it's Ma'awa.
Hasha wa pa para hasha wa pa. Oh yeah, okay. Para nagta.
That's not his name.
What?
So it's Hashua Parwat. That's how you pronounce it. Hashua Parwat.
Okay, good. Waya should what? Okay. Waya should. What's that? Sir? Oh. Waya should. Waya ma.
So it's Waya Shema. Waya Shama.
Waya Shama. It's Yahweh. Yahweh.
You gotta speak up.
Yahweh. Ata. Ka. Karaba.
So you pronounce together Korah.
Korab. Naya Shah.
Not enough. It's not enough.
Ayasha.
So it's Ayash.
Bara. Barai. Barai.
It's Isaac.
Barai what?
So it's Barak. Iowa.
Barai what? Barai
Barai, Iowa.
Barai. Wabaka. What we call love? What we call love?
So
What we call love?
so the two last letters, you put them together. So what would that be?
Love?
The last two letters. How you? What's the last two letters?
The last two letters.
Mm-hmm. That's not it. It's not. What's the last two letters?
The last two letters is love and love.
You got to look. That's the last letter. What's the one before that?
I'm not getting it.
Use your hand. What's that?
One.
You got the last two letters.
Right.
Not the first two. The last two
that's
letters. That's a who? Mm-hmm.
Color.
So you put it together. It's called.
Call.
So now what's the first two?
Wabba.
Mm-hmm. Wubba.
Wabba call.
Right. I said a lot.
Wabba call.
Right. That's how you do it.
Okay. Her. Hama. The.
Mm-hmm.
Car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a car. Good. I'm a car. For her.
That's not a good.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a car. No. I'm a car. No.
So you got ha ma ka na
No. I'm a car. No.
hamakana. That's how you pronounce hamakana.
Hamakana. What? Warrior na sa. Warrior na sa.
So Warrior
nas.
Warrior nas.
Warrior nas.
You just said that word right before.
This car.
Not the first one. Not the first letter.
Oh, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, huh.
Uh-huh.
Hamata.
You just said hamakana. Yes, speak up.
Hamakana, yeah. Ida.
That pronounce, not just put it together.
Ada.
Ida. Bayata. Right. So when you putting two words together, you're dropping the a off of the word most of the time when it's ended. So it will be bayath.
Hasha. The Hashat. Oh, huh. Shot.
So you put the last two together.
Shot. Ashad.
Hashata.
Hashata. I.
But you, that's not a.
That's not. Oh, Tazar.
Uh-huh.
Tazara. Tazara. What the? Tazar. Tazar. The. Tazar the.
You got Tuzza, and then what's the next two letters?
Tazar. Then you got the.
Well, you got the.
That's the huh.
Hmm.
Okay, Tazara. That's not the.
You got two rudders. So you got
Tazar. The huh. Okay, this is not a the.
that's the. So you got what's the first letter?
Tazar.
Okay. Now what's the second?
Ra.
What's the next one? Third, right? So you got Tuzza, Ra. Now what's the next letter?
The.
Mm-hmm.
The
So
huh.
you got Tuzza, Ra, and you put the last two together. Tuzza, Ra, the.
Tazara. Tazara. Tazara the.
Tuzza, Ra, the.
Ida.
So you put it together. You gonna
I.
drop this, correct?
Shh. Okay, sure.
These are the two words you looking at. Not you're only looking up here for these, but these are the tools you're looking at and the letters that you're gonna be looking for.
Right. Oh, Shaput. 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 Shaput.
So Shapa.
Shaput. Abba. Abala. Shaput.
So you got a ball.
Oh, that's a ball. Maka. Za.
It's not as a
It's not. Maka. What? Maka what? La. Laha. You said,
Makawa. Makawala.
Maka. Isla.
So if you drop the A and put it together, what would it be? Io.
Ion. Tabata.
Mhm. So if you drop the A and put it together, what would it be? Tabath.
Tabath. verse 23. What
Mm-hmm.
waya taza I qua
Mm-hmm. So you got warrior Tazak.
waya tazak. Our Shah.
That's not a what?
It's not. Aya
Mm-hmm.
Ayash.
Mm-hmm. That's what you
Ayash.
right.
Shara.
You want too far? You want too fast?
Oh, okay.
What's the first letter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yasha Rara. Yasha Rara. Yasha Rara.
Mm-hmm. So what is it?
Yasha Rara.
Mm-hmm.
Mugga.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Good.
not good. Okay. Oh, Mana.
Mm-hmm.
Pa. The. Mana. Pata. La. Ya. Did I say that right?
Tell you.
Mana. Pa. The. La. Ya.
Mm-hmm. So you got Manapa, La, yeah.
Manapa. La ya.
Manapath,
Manapa.
La, yeah.
La ya. Okay. Wama. Wa. Is that pronounced right? Wama. Oh, na.
Mm-hmm.
Wama. Wa. Now, Ashura.
So you got Ayat, Aishar,
Say it again.
Aishar.
Ashar. Wama. Wamaka.
Mm-hmm.
Wama. Oh, it's not correct. Oh, Wamaka. Oh, it's not correct. Wama. Na.
Mm-hmm.
Wamana.
So it's Waman.
But Baila.
That's not a book.
Oh, color.
Mm-hmm. So you drop the A, and you drop the A, it'll be what? C-A-L.
Call.
Right.
Maga.
Not a good.
Oh, Mana.
Mm-hmm.
Mana Shah.
It's not that.
Oh, Menashe.
Mm-hmm.
Menashe.
So it's Manash.
Warrior. Ra. Pa.
You forgot the letter after the R. Okay. That's the letter after the R.
Ya. Rapa.
You keep forgetting one. A letter.
Warrior. Ra.
Mm-mm.
Warrior. Ra. Oh, okay. Warrior. Ra. Da.
Mm-hmm.
Pa what? Pa what?
Right. So we are the power.
Warrior the power. Akara.
Mm-hmm.
Mada.
Mm-hmm.
Mada ya. Mada ya. Ka.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Makar yana.
It's mud. So yeah, the last one is mother one. Alright. Let's give him a hand. Alright, take the next three. I mean the next what's 4? He did 2.
Come.
Go ahead and do the next 5. Yeah, 24.
Verse 24. Mamala wa Kayam. Shalak. Dara Iwan. Bakal. Hara. Aparium. La Amar. Radawa. La Kara Arath. La Karath. Madayan. Walakadwa. Laham. Ath. Hamayam. I. Bayath. Bara. Wa'ath. Hayaradan. Wayatazaik. Call. Ayash. Aparium. Wayalakadwa. Ath. Hamayam. I. Bayath. Bara. Wa'ath. Hayaradan. Verse 25. Wayalakadwa. Shanya. Sharya. Madayan. Ath. Irab. Wa'ath. Za'ab. Wayahart. Gadwa. Ath. Iwarab. Batazawar. Iwarab. Wa'ath. Za'ab. Haragwa. Bayakwa. Za'ab. Wadapadwa. It's like Wayara. Dapawa. All. Madayan. Roa'ash. Irab. Waza'ab. Habayawa. All. Dada Iwan. Maibar. Laradawan. It's like Laya Radan. Book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 1. Waya Amarwa, Alayawa, Ayash, Aparian, Ma, Hadabar, Hazah, Aishayaf, Lanawa, Labalatia, Kora Awath, Lanawa, Kaya, Halakath, Lahalaham, it's like Lahalakam, Bama Yadan, it's like Bama Dayan, Wayara, Yabawan, Atwa, Bakazakwa, Bakazakwa, verse 2, Waya Amar, Aliyaham, Ma, Ashayatia, Ata, Kakam, Halawa'a, Tawab, Al Lawaf, Aparium, Mabatazayar, Abba Izar, verse 3, Bayadakam, Nathan, Aliyaham, Af, Sharia, Madawan, it's like Madayan, Af, Ira, Wa'af, Za'ab, Wama, Yakalatia, Aishawaf, Kakam, Azab, Rapata, Warakam, Ma'ila, Yawa, Badabarwa, it's like Badabaria, Hadabar, Hazah, verse 4, Wayaba'a, Gada Iwan, Hayaradana, Ibar, Hawa'a, Washlash, Ma'awath, Ha'ayash, Ashar, Athwa, Ayapayam, Waradapayam.
Start at verse 7. Was it 21? 22. 22? In the English.
Judges, chapter 7 and verse 22 in the English. And the 300 blew the trumpets, and the Lord set every man sword against his fellow, even throughout all the hosts. And the host fled, and Beshitha and Zerath, and to the border of Bel Meholah, unto Tabbath. Verse 23. And the men of Israel gathered themselves together out of Naphtali, and out of Asher, and out of all Manasseh, and pursued after the Midianites. Verse 24. And Gideon sent messengers throughout all Mount Ephraim, saying, Come down against the Midianites, and take before them the waters unto Bethbarah and Jordan. Then all the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together and took the waters unto Bethbarah and Jordan. Verse 25. And they took 2 princes of the Midianites, and Orab and Zab, and they slew Orab on the rocks of Orab and Zab. They slew at the winepress, Zab, and go ahead, Slide.
What do we know about them two words, them two letters, them two names?
In the prayers.
Right. Go ahead. So now you know why when we say that prayer, you know, don't like Oreb and Zeeb. So you see what was done to them. There's the Midianites. They tried to come up against us that the Lord delivered into our hands. That was the two princes. Mm-hmm.
And pursued Midian, and brought the heads of Oreb and Zeeb to Gideon on the other side of Jordan.
So they beheaded them, brought the heads back.
Right.
Right.
Don't like the princes of Zeeb, Oreb and Zeeb, who said, "Let us take to the sales of our houses, the houses of Yahweh in our possession." This is what happens when the Lord makes sure this is vengeance. This is justice.
Right.
You know, this is the patience of the saints. This is what we waiting on for this oppressor here.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Judges chapter 8 and verse 1. And the men of Ephraim said unto him, Why hast thou served us thus, that thou callest us not, when thou wentest to fight with the Midianites? And they did chide with him sharply.
So what did Ephraim do? What did Ephraim just say? Go ahead.
They was angry because they went into battle without him.
Mm-hmm. That's how it do. So, you know, like I said, you know, Ephraim, just like Judah, they love to fight just like we like to fight.
Right.
Yeah. The Puerto Ricans, so-called Puerto Ricans, which is the tribe of Ephraim, they just like the so-called blacks. They love to scrum. So they mad, like, you know, you didn't call us. Y'all, how y'all just gonna go out and fight and don't tell us? How y'all gonna do that? So now they mad, they going back and forth. Like, y'all bogus. Go ahead.
Judges chapter 8 and verse 2. And he said unto them, What have I done now to comparison of you? Is not the gleaning of the grapes of Ephraim better than the vintage of Abizar?
So they just started like, look, you know what you got the best part. You know, you complaining. Well, you know, hey, compared to what we got, you got the best part. Ain't your part better than what we got? Go ahead.
Verse 3. The power has delivered unto you your hands, the princes of Midian, Oreb, and Zeeb. And what was I able to do in comparison of you?
So you can come back like, look, y'all got the heads. Y'all chopped the heads out. The Lord delivered, you know, the princes into y'all hands. What comparison? You comparing some land, some grapes, you know, the best land compared to what y'all went and did? Go ahead.
Then their anger was abated towards him when he had said that.
So then they calmed down. You know, the rest of the tribes, they started calm down because they thought about like, oh yeah, you right. Yeah, okay, you know, you got a point there. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And Gideon came to Jordan and passed over, he and the 300 men that were with him, faint yet pursuing them.
Mm-hmm. What? What's going on? No. All right. So let's go ahead and end this so we can get the prayer. So we gotta get the stuff together. Huh? It is.
Common conscience.
Oh, when that happened? So like it. Well, come on. Let's keep it going then. Let's keep it going then. All right. Go on, next priest. Let's keep it going.
Next priest.
I want you to take his spot.
Get that register.
Nah, it ain't.
Lakam Yala, Bunya Howada, Bunya Shala.
Nakam Yala, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Yao Ba Shim Yao Shabrakathum.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Here we started 5.
It's the book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 5 in the Hebrew. Waya Amor. La
It's like, just put them two together.
Nashaya.
So the first two together will be la. And then so la nashaya. That's how you say it. You say la, that's the whole two, and then nashia.
La nashia. Sakawa. Thanawa. Nah.
It's the nawa.
The Nawa. Nah.
Just not together.
Kakarwa. Lakam. La
Together. The last two together.
La'aim.
There you go.
Ashar. Bargalia.
There you go.
Kaya. Ayapayum. Hum. Wa Anakia. Radak. Akaria. Sabbath. What is Allah Manah? Malakia. Madayan. Verse 6.
All right. All I want to say is, Officer Kwan teaches an excellent Hebrew class. That way, you'll learn how to put the words together. Right. You'll learn when to drop a letter and when to keep it. You know, that way when you say the words, it actually sounds like a word. You know, so I would encourage you to, you know, come sit in class or tune into his class so you can learn when to, when it's rough and you know how when you're supposed to drop the A and when you're supposed to keep the A.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know the suffix and the prefix. How when you begin in the sentence, how whether or not the letter should stand alone or whether or not it should be added. Right. At the end, whether the letter should stand alone, whether or not should be added. You know, he teaches an excellent class on breaking it down on when you will realize. Okay?
Come on. Verse 6. Waya Amar. Shariah. Sakawath. Hakak. Zabak.
It's another word in the prayer too.
What is Allah Manai? Aitha. Bayadak. Kaya. Nathani. La Tezabak. Lahum. Oh, sorry. Lakum.
Say your name. You know how you spell your name? Hey, how you spell your name, huh?
Verse 7. Waya Amar.
How you say William Amar?
Come.
Instead of saying William Amar.
Come.
So you'll understand that.
Come. Gada I1. Lakan. Bathatha.
Batha.
Come. Bathath.
So the first two is together. So it's Bath. Tha.
Okay, come. So Batha. Yahweh. Ath. Zabak. Wa'ath. Tazalamanai. Bayadaya. With a Shafia. Ath. Bashar come. Ath. Quote to the what? Selected. Quote to the ya. Hamadabar. Wa'ath. Habar Kornayam. Verse 8. Waya Al. Masham. Panawal. What? Waya Dabar. Al Yum. Kazath. Kazath. Waya Ainawa. Awathwa. Anashaya. Pana wa'al. Kashar. Ainawa. Anashia. Sakarwath. Verse 9. Waya Amar. Gum. La Anashia. Pana wa'al. La Amar. Bashawabya. Bashawum. Bashawum. How you pronounce this?
Bashalom.
Bashalawam.
Bashalom.
Bashalawam. After Ath. Hamagadal. Hazah. Verse 10. Was a buck. What is a lamanai? Bakwarakwa. Bakwar. Wamakna Yahum. Imam. Kakam Shah. Ashar. Al Allah. That's a part at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Call. Hana Yathrawum. McCall. Makana. Banaya.
First two together.
Bunya.
There you go.
Kwadam.
The first two together. 10. First two together. The next one stand alone. The next two together. And the last two together.
One Napoleon.
There you go.
Ma'ah. Wa Asharia. Allah. Ayash. Shalak. Karab. Verse 11. Waya Al. Gada Iwan. The Rock. Hashkawania.
Yeah, okay.
Bahalayam. Mukwadam. Lanabak. Waya Gabar.
Goodbye.
Waya Gabar. Wayak. Ath. Hamakna. Wahamakna. Haya. Batak. Verse 12.
That's it. Feel like Isupk can let you know what that love mean at the beginning. You know why it's put on there. You know, it's just I'm telling you, he teach an excellent class. You know, some of y'all we need to start in actuality. You know, if you could, we need to actually start being up in the class, sitting and actually participating with them. You know, that'll make it better. You know, as far as really getting our language back. Because when you become active participants, and then when you coming up here on Saturdays to read, it won't be such a nervousness, because coming from his class and then when you looking at it, it just start coming to you, because you'll understand what the law and the ha and why it's being presented like that. Yeah, so I actually really recommend it, because a lot of his classes, that's how I actually learn, because it in actuality, before taking over this class, within a month I knew how to read the Lashwan Kodash, but the Assyrian I was kind of bad at. So I started looking at, start watching his classes, even though I couldn't make it, and that helped me with actually understanding the Assyrian a lot better when putting these words together. So that's how I came. Now I practice kind of reading a little, on my own, and then seeing the words and understanding. Okay, these two words go together. This way you drop this word. This stand alone. Because we ain't got the points, and in the Tanakh like it's supposed to be. So that's how you have. So you just when you see it, then it's understandable.
Come on.
I'm gonna go ahead. The book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 5 in the English. And he said unto the men of Succoth, give, I pray you, loaves of bread unto the people that follow me, for they be faint, and I am pursuing after Zabak and Zalmunna, king of the Midians. Verse 6. And the princes of Succoth said, are the hands of Zabak and Zalmunna now in thine hand, that we should give bread unto thine army?
So you got Gideon, he asking the people of Succoth, like, yeah, we chasing after these princes. We're chasing after Zabak and Zalmunna. We're pursuing them. But in the process of pursuing them, we kind of tired. We're a little bit, drained. So give us some bread so we can restore our energy. Let us eat. So their response was because Zabak and Zalmunna, they had such a reputation. They like, look, hey, do y'all got them in y'all hands right now? You asking us to get you because they feel like, okay, if you don't get and they hear about it, guess what's gonna happen to them?
Right.
So that's what they're looking at. So this was their response to Gideon and the rest of our brothers. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 7. And Gideon said, therefore, when the Most High hath delivered Zabak and Zalmunna into mine hand, then I will tear your flesh with the thorns of the wilderness and with barriers.
So what did he just say to them? Go ahead.
Basically, he said, the Lord's gonna give me them, and when I kill them and destroy them, I'm coming back for you.
Right, because y'all, like when Christ say, we come back and he'd be like, who fed me, and you'd be like, when did I feed you? This is an instant when you helping the people of the Lord, then that's when that's when you're doing it.
Right.
So they choosing to not to help the people of the Lord, finish the task that was ahead. And with that, okay, judgment gonna be on you. So now you don't want to help, okay, cool. But when we not do get them, I'll be to see you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 8. And when he went up thence to Penuel and spake unto them likewise, the men of Penuel answered him as the men of Succoth had answered him.
So you got all these people around. They don't want to give. They don't want to give us no food. They don't want to help us out. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And he spake also unto the men of Penuel, saying, when I come again in peace, I will break down this tower.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Zabak and Zalmunna were in Karkor, and their hosts with them, about 15,000 men. All that were left of all the hosts of the children of the east, for there fell 120,000 men that drew swords. Verse 11. And Gideon went up by the way of them that dwelled in tents on the east of Nabah and Jabah and Jogbehah, and smote the host, for the host was secure.
That was it.
Come.
Okay, and this was 45. Let's get these prayers up.
Mazuk, Mr. Stan, just us.
Laya Shalom.
We're gonna salute the scroll.
Mother.
Salute the scroll first. Every man up. We're gonna start up here, and then we're gonna come to the edge of the podium. Every man rank order. Gonna salute the scroll. Okay. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem 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 Yahshua Barakiyah.
Alright. Right. Like that.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakiyah.
Correct.
Margin needs to stand. Hold off your dome. Be on the face of the east. You're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakbaka. Daba'ah. Ratazayim. Hayah. Aisha. Pa'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Delanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawag now. Kasalak now. Kabawag now. Wala'ah. Dabayaya now. Bonasai one. Abo. Hawashai now. Mayan. Rod. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapara. La'awalami. Aman.
In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And lead us not. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not. To temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
I cock the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'Shem. Yahweh Shai. Babu Kashah. The Delanawa. Hakak. Larapa'ah. Call Makala. We'll call Matawa. Hakak. Lots of heart. Hamatazariah. Hakak. Yahakim. Hamati. Hakak. Al-Kawa. Hatama'ala. The Garshan. Ba'Shem Yahushai. Water Aman.
In English. Yahweh. The name Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
Tell the best Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'Shem. Yahweh Shai. Baraklanah. Wayasha'ala. Wahabayah. Sapari. Ba'Shem Yahushai. Water Aman.
In English. Yahweh. The name Yahushai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha
Ayanya,
Ayanya, Al-Hahari,
Al-Hahari,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Yabba
Yabba,
Izari,
Izari, Izari,
Ma'ai,
Ma'ai,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'arataza,
Wa'arataza,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
number what? Regalka,
Regalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamar,
Shamarka,
Hanala'a,
Hanala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazal,
Tazalka,
Al-Yah,
Al-Yah,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashemash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakai,
Yakai,
Wayarab,
Wayarab,
Belayala,
Belayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamarka,
Makar Rad,
Korah,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Afnapash,
Afnapash,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'at,
Taza'ak,
Baba Wa'ak,
Wa'ak,
Ma'ita,
Ma'ita,
Wa'ai,
Wa'ai,
Awalam,
Awalam.
In the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from your house.
My help coming from your house,
Which made heaven and earth.
which is made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharal,
he that keepeth Yasharal
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth,
Even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayam,
Allahayah,
Al-Damayah,
Al-Damayah,
Laka,
Lakab,
Al-Takarat,
Al-Takarat,
Al-Tashquat,
Al-Tashaquat,
Al
Al-Kayahana,
Kayahana, Wabika,
Awabika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Abika,
Al-Am,
Yarayam,
Yarayam,
Sawadah,
Sawadah,
Wayada,
Wayada,
Ya'ai Tazawah,
Ya'ai,
Al-Tazapawayik,
Al-Tazapawanika,
Amar,
Amaro,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Manakaki Adam,
Wanakakidam,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala'a,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'al,
Sham Yashal,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawai Tazawah,
Na'ai Tazawad,
Laba,
Labab,
Yakan,
Yakaba,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakaratu,
Yakarab,
Ahoya,
Ahoy,
Adawan,
Adawam,
Wayashimai,
Wayashimai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Nama Abba,
Mawa'ab,
Wahagaria,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amala,
Wa'amala,
Palasha,
Palasha,
Am Yashabi,
Am Yashabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nanawan,
Nanawa,
Aimon,
Aimon,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Zerawai,
Zerawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salam,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadi,
Kamadi,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashawan,
Koyashawan,
Nashamadu,
Nashamadu,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ira,
Da'ira,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adam,
La Adama,
Shayatamu,
Shayatamu,
Nada,
Nada,
Yatmua,
Ya'amua,
Kaira,
Kaira,
Wakazabah,
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 Wakazalmanai,
Wakazalmanai,
Call Nasiakamu,
Call Nasiakamu,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amar,
Amara,
Nairashah,
Nayarashah,
Nanawa,
Nanawa,
Ah, Na'awa,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Allahayam,
Alahayam,
Allahayam,
Shayatamu,
Shayatamu,
Kagala,
Gogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Napanya,
Napanya,
Rawaka,
Rawaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Daba'ira,
Daba'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Dalahat,
Salahat,
Hariyam,
Ariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradatma,
Daradam,
Basaira,
Basaira,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapat,
Wapaka,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Quanawan,
Quanawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Bukwash,
Bukwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Wahol,
Wahol,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Kapar,
Kapar,
Waya,
Waya,
Abadu,
Abadu,
Waya,
Waya,
Da'ira,
Da'ira,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ada,
Ada,
Shimka,
Shimka, God righteous up.
In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumble.
thy enemies make a tumble.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted.
Against
Against thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
come,
Let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
The name of Yahshua.
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites
Of Moab.
of Moab,
The Hagarenes.
the Hagarenes,
The Baal.
the Baal,
and
and Ammon,
Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Yeshua is also joined with them.
Yeshua is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of life.
They have hope in the children of light.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them
As unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabin,
And the brook of
and the
Kison.
brook of Kison,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Met their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a ram,
Like
and like
Ze'ed.
Ze'ed.
Yea.
Yea,
All their princes of Zabah.
all the princes of Sabbath
And of Zamunah.
and of Zamunah,
Said.
who said,
Let us take to ourselves.
let us take to
the
ourselves
house of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As they stumble before the wind.
as the stone before the wind,
As a fire burns for wood.
as the fire burns the wood,
As the flame sets the mountains on fire.
as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy tempest,
Make them afraid.
and make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame,
That they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded.
let them be confounded
Trouble forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know.
that men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
is Yahweh.
is Yahweh,
The most high.
art the most high
All the earth.
over all the earth.
Surge means to turn. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak,
Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shabbat.
Yazda Matah. Sabbath service dismissed.
I did not see that text.
Yes.